What's up everybody, Ghost Gamer here, and today I'm going to give you my first impressions of Battlefield Hardline. Now, for those of you who are kind of wondering how I'm playing it and you didn't get the memo or anything like that, those with EA access, which I am one of them, got a chance to play, Battlefield Hardline for about 5 days before the release on the 17th on Paddy's Day, which is actually 2 days from today. But anywhooser, I will first remark that aside from the PC beta, I have not played any multiplayer yet. I'm playing this on a console, and me, console multiplayer, don't get along very well. Actually, a first-person shooter and consoles don't get along very well with me. But that's besides the point. Now, there are a few things with this bad boy that I could say. Now, I've only had the ability to go through the first couple levels with this game because that's all you're allowed to play on this pre-release. Okay, that's fine. Gives me enough of a little hint into what we're dealing with to decide whether or not I'll actually pay for the game. And I can actually share my feelings on this game with the rest of you. Now, first and foremost, the one thing I am going to say, I don't know who the hell was the technical advisor, if they even had any, or where they got their information on police procedure and how to be a cop and all that crap. Even down to little stuff like the car that they're driving. Kind of makes me scratch my head. I don't know what the hell's going on there. But aside from that, I will say there are some promising things that I'm looking at as far as this campaign goes. Now, it's got that Battlefield feel to it, but it's taken it a whole different direction, which I'm kind of okay with because, like I've said in a previous video concerning Battlefield Hardline, I've played a couple games like the SWAT series and stuff like that where you're essentially a law enforcement officer and you're going to do your job. It appeals to me. Even like LCDPFR appeals to me. And there's another one, which I can't remember the name of it. But anyhow. The graphics are not bad. I mean, there are a few things that I'm kind of looking at and I'm like, okay. Don't really completely understand it, but the gameplay was enough to want me to dive more into it. It had that catch, if you will. I was kind of disappointed that I only got to play 2 levels. I wanted to play more, so, good job, EA. You've successfully done that. As far as the storyline goes, I have a very funny feeling I have a good majority of it figured out already, which is kind of disconcerting. I may very well be wrong, but it is a little disconcerting because I'm thinking I know how this is going to work out, but whatever, to each their own. Aside from that, I mean, Visceral's saying that they're not going to have the same issues that they had upon release for multiplayer with Battlefield 4, which is kind of cool. Hopefully they don't repeat mistakes. I hope that they didn't repeat the same mistakes that COD and Battlefield has been doing with their single-player campaigns in the past. Granted, I understand that is a very, very good probability, but I honestly have to say I am kind of intrigued, I am kind of interested, and yes, I will probably end up going out and getting this and playing a majority of the campaign till I get that knocked out on PC. Then, even though I do not like Battlelog very much, I will most likely jump into the multiplayer gig as well. Multiplayer, however, kind of reminds me of just a different, polished version of Battlefield 3, Battlefield 4 multiplayer. It doesn't seem like there's a lot of changes. Different maps, different characters, different weapons and vehicles, I might add. But to each their own, if you will. I don't know what else to tell you until I get to play more of this. This is kind of just my first impression. It's not a review. The review will come after I actually get a chance to play the crap out of it and see how far I can get. And, well, essentially beat the damn thing. Hopefully it's not a very short campaign like there has been in the past. Not specifically with Battlefield, but just first-person shooters as a whole. And until then, I will close this with my norm. If you have any questions, concerns, comments, feel free to drop them in the comment box below. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button. Lets you know every time I put out a video. It helps me out tremendously. Also, do not forget to hit the thumbs up or the thumbs down, depending on if you found this informative at all, or if you think it's completely full of BS. My final 2 cents, yes, I will be picking it up. Whether or not it is... whether or not you decide to pick it up, that's at your own discretion. But I will tell you thus far, the single-player campaign has kept me, strung along by that string long enough to make me want more, and that's not a bad sign. But I will talk to you cats later. I hope you enjoyed the video, and for now, this is Ghost Gamer, and I'm out of here.
Hands up, now! Good evening to you, too. Detective, do you know this man?
Oh, him? He does spreadsheets.